What's going on, my people? Welcome to another episode of Pretty Boss TV, Pretty Boss Spirituality. So in this episode, I need to address this to my people, okay? And this is a pretty boss episode. Like, I'm about to lay it down. I'm about to get bossed up today. Faith without works is dead. You're not going to produce anything by just having faith or by just having a positive thought about it. All right? And this is important to talk about because even in church, I remember, when I used to be into the church thing, when I started to come out the church, one of the things that made me start looking sideways at the whole environment was I'm like, yo, I've only been doing the church thing for 2 years. How are you going to tell me that these people who are in their 50s, 60s, even people who my age who's been going to church their whole life, how in the world are they still in the same circumstance? And little old me, who just started reading the Bible at the time 2 years ago, how the hell did I surpass all these people on a physical level? Like, how am I reaping the benefits of what the Bible is saying? And the Bible says, I came so that you may have life and have it abundantly. He didn't say, I came so that you may have life and live lowly and be poor and look up to the skies and pray and sacrifice your own well-being and just be broke to say that you're righteous. That's not what he said. He said, I came so that you may have life and that you may have it abundantly. You go in church, they still got a nasty attitude, but you've been going to church for 30 years. You haven't been reaping none of the benefits of what the Bible is telling you. Because faith without works is dead. Going to church. Oh, and by the way, everything that I used to tithe, I always used to get that back. I swear, like, I would be broke going into church, tithe my 20, and that same week, I might get a random check in the mail for $200, $300. That's how it used to work for me. So every time I tithe, I always got it right back, like some kind of way. But, you can't just do church and, oh, I have faith that this is going to happen and you're not doing nothing. You got faith that God's going to bless you financially, but you're not even looking for work, but you're not even trying to create a business. How is God going to bless you financially, but you're not even creating the atmosphere for him to do so? Oh, I have faith that our people going to make it. Black people, we going to come up. True, I agree. But what are you doing? Are you doing the work to come up as a black person? Or are you depending on faith to do it without setting the atmosphere for it to happen? You're not doing none of the spiritual work. You're not learning nothing that's going to help you increase your spiritual work and understand why you do the spiritual work. But you just waiting. So faith without works is dead. This is supposed to be a quick video. I don't want to make it long. I just want to say, let's take church out. Let's talk about people who trying to manifest things. You can't just sit there. No, although I have to say, if your energies are lined up in a certain way, manifestation is effortless. You would literally you can manifest anything into your life, like without doing much. I must say that now. I must say that. But it takes for you to be at a certain level, and it takes for your energies to be lined up in a certain way. And manifestation is literally effortless. Like, you probably literally could sit like this all day and manifest all kinds of situations and resources into your life, okay? But most people are not there. We're talking about, because if you was there, you wouldn't even be watching this video. You see what I'm saying? So even people who are trying to do manifestation, you still have to set the scene. What are you doing? You might say, I want to be a business owner. I want to invent a product. I want to manifest. You meditating on manifesting a product. But you're not drawing no blueprints for it. You haven't looked up how to do a patent or a copyright. You haven't done nothing. People always say, oh, well, it takes money. You need money to get your business started. So most people think, well, I don't have the money. Let me pray to God for the money, even though I'm not doing the work. Go get a job. Save your money. Simple. The solutions aren't hard like people make it out to be, but because people are looking for a miracle to drop from the sky, but they're not doing the work, nothing ever happens, and you see yourself wishing, hoping, and dreaming and having faith your whole life, and nothing pans out. That's because you haven't been doing the work. It's almost time for me to go. I gotta go check out a movie by myself, hit the matinee right quick, get out. I seen it on bootleg, but I'm gonna go watch it again in the theater real quick. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta do the work. If you're not laying the foundation, you don't need money back on point. You don't need money to start a business. What you need to do is do what you can do. We all have everything we need. Even if you living in a shack, I don't give a damn if you don't have nothing. If you looking around and you like, damn, I don't have nothing to show for it. Go within. Go within first. Break out of that low vibration. Raise your vibration. Meditation, whatever you got to do. And when your eyes start to open, when that eye starts to open, you will clearly see everything that you're working with. You will clearly see that everything that is around you is the perfect predicament to produce that which is waiting to be birthed within you. We talked about the 7 universal principles. I think it's the law of polarity, okay? Everything, I did the video, I was showing y'all that everything has equal and opposite degrees. So if you're operating at this low vibration of the wave, you remember that video about the wave? You have the opportunity to manifest something equally and opposite on this side. So the same thing that you feel is holding you back, when you take a look at that same thing from another perspective, that's the same thing that's going to set you free. But you got to do the work. If you want to be a #1 bestseller one day, author, you can't just meditate on it. You need to start writing. Start writing. You might not know how you're going to publish your books, who's going to be the publisher, where to go. But once you start the process, and that's what my mom used to always say. How did she say it? She always said, once you start, then everything just naturally falls in place. Things start to happen. Opportunities start to come. You start to meet certain people. And she's completely right about that. 100. That's the law of attraction. It's about getting things started. And then watch how one thing leads to another. I remember when I was trying to figure out how to go on tour for my Kendra Justine show. I didn't know nothing about tour. I didn't know anybody who ever been on a tour. But I started to write what I would do, how I would invest, how I would go about touring other cities. Then all of a sudden, this random dude who does church plays, who tours with church plays, hit me up on LinkedIn because people recommended me as a marketing person, which I never said I do marketing, but I didn't give that title to myself. But when I look on my LinkedIn, other people say that's what I do is marketing, because I do market. Okay, so he saw me as a marketing specialist and he contacted me. We met up at Starbucks, and this dude literally laid out to me his whole blueprint on how he used to do his old tours, what worked and what didn't work, and how he structured his new tours, and he gave me the blueprint. And I was like, I'll be damned. Law of attraction, me doing the work, me working with what I could, and then the rest of the information came. I have countless examples of how that works. Business. People always like, well, I need money. No, it starts with a thought. All is mind, all is mental. Start writing your business plan. Start doing what you can do. If you want to start a photography business but you don't have a camera, you don't have this, just start studying photography. Start looking up, oh, can I get financing? You have bad credit. Can you save money? Can you put 10% of your check to the side every week, or 20% or whatever? Do what you got to do to get what you need to start. Yes. You know? So I just wanted to give this video, make it quick. I'm about to get off because my camera just keeps cutting off. That's why this video is probably a little bit choppy. But it's time for me to go. So I guess the answer is like, you need to go again, or else you're going to miss the 2 o'clock show. So I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Faith without works is dead. Get to work. Peace.